Parker Clark into second, sliding in with a RBI double, as that ball was just a couple foot from getting out of here, as he really set in that one and drove it the other way. Harris County's on the board here in the first inning, kind of a trademark they've done all season, even during the struggles in the early part of the year. Harris County winners of 8 of the last 11, 6 of their last 7. Really getting hot at the right time. That's what baseball's all about. Get hot at the right time. As here's Joel Rogers coming up. Parker gives his lead at second. That ball slicing away from the left fielder. It's going to be nice diving catch in left field rather by Will Nixon to save another run and another double by Harris County. And just like that, Harris County's retired. However, Parker Clark coming through with a clutch 2-out RBI double. You know, the little single by Dejon Elder, clean base hit up in the middle, gave him a chance, stole second base. Next thing you know, the ball's bouncing off this Kudzu Sports, Georgia Alabama Sports Live. The dude is awesome. The company is awesome. They do great work. Best concrete work around. Fortunate for us, he's in Harris County and he loves the county. San Marcos Mexican restaurant, Pine Mountain. Around here, we just call it Mexican. If we're going to Mexican, everybody knows which restaurant you're going to. Whistling Pig, also in Pine Mountain. Hey, we call that the Pig. Everybody knows that's the lunch spot, just about for everybody, especially me on a Friday. That's where you can find me and my boy Jay Jones. We love hitting the lift, showing me to operate it. I mean, he can do that with any kind of equipment. He has the excavators, skid steers, all them goodies. Stephen Clark at Jack Arch is a great dude, great company, great concept. Not everybody has a truck and trailer. You can call Stephen at 762-208-5013. Call him up. He can bring it to you. And here we go with the top of the second. Andrew Malstaff on the mound for Harris County. He delivers a ball low. Cleanup hitter Connor Soper. Beautiful day. A little windy, but still a beautiful day for baseball. Another ball high. Energy is through the roof here. A pretty packed out crowd, a white out, a lot of white shirts on the Harris County side. There's a ground ball bouncing over the coach's box. Malstoff with a great first inning, had a strikeout and then 2 ground outs. There's a fly ball right field. Holden Hyatt coming in. He's got it. And he catches it down near the right field line. There's one out here in the top of the second. Here's the pitcher for McIntosh, Ty Beck. McIntosh, state runner-up a year ago. There's a ground ball to Horton again as he gets by off his glove. Skips by Elder in the left field. Ashton Herring coming in, backing it up, and McIntosh has their first base runner. As I'm the official scorer of this book, I'm going to give him a hit on that one. The ordinary effort rule will go into effect on my scorebooking abilities. And in my opinion, that's ordinary effort wasn't made to get to that ball. Here's the DH for McIntosh, Ford Lambert. However you're watching this game, YouTube or Facebook, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. The pickoff throws over there, not in time. Give us a thumbs up, like and leave a comment. Any kind of comment will do. Really want the contacts, whether it's a liking comment. There's a fly ball center field. Pierce Crawford fading back, step short of the track. He has it, and he fires it back in. Pierce fires it all the way into second on the fly. He's fired up for this game. And there's 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. great angle, great view from up here. Another shout out to Chris Gates, producer extraordinaire, really putting this all together and giving you all this angle of the game. Runner's going. Mills bobbles it a little bit, comes up a little late on the throw. And pinch runner, or courtesy runner rather, has a stolen base for McIntosh. There's another fly ball right field. Holden squeezes that tater, and we're done with the top of the second inning. One hit for McIntosh, however, they leave that man stranded. And we go to the bottom of the second inning. Harris County leads 1-0.
Truckloads of fresh inventory are rolling into Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, like this powerful all-new GMC Sierra 1500 SLT. Now available with up to $13,000 off. Purchase the roomy GMC Terrain SLT, discounted up to $97.50 off. And the GMC Acadia AT4 all-wheel drive, discounted up to $8,000 off. Enjoy no payments till the end of summer at Glenn Smith GMC. Over 350 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way.
Get ready to smile.
It's truck season at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Check out the powerful full-size and fully loaded Chevrolet Silverado LTZ, discounted up to $13,000 off. Or the roomy midsize 3-row SUV Chevy Traverse, discounted up to $6,750 off. And the perfect size Chevy Equinox up to $8,500 off. No payments until the end of summer. Over 350 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back to Hamilton. Harris County leading 1-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Brennan Horton leading us off. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Brennan getting the start at third. We know we'll see him pitch one of the games in the series. A swing and a miss. Oh, 2 count. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a fly ball in the infield. First baseman converges with the second baseman, and looks like the first baseman, Leonard, has it. They throw it around. And one out here for Harris County. And here's Holden Hayek playing right field. And I was telling Chris, if anybody from Harris County is going to hit one up here, Holden is at the probably top of the list. If not, you're definitely in your top 3. There's a fly ball center field. Center fielder going back off his glove. Bounces off the glove, and Holden Hayek is in standing up at second. Reese Pafford went back as far as he could go and made a leaping effort. However, it tips off the very tip of that leather. You could hear the leather up here get clipped by that baseball. And Harris County's in business here in the second inning with another double. Caden Mills coming up to bat. One out, Harris County runner on second. Caden Mills looking to sneak something through the infield. At least get it hit on the right side of the infield, move that runner over to third. Anything can happen with a runner on third. There's the 0-1 pitch. Second baseman working on Holden Hayek. Now he bails out. Called strike. Braden Rope, the second baseman, really working the base runner. So it's a big hole on the right side for Mills if he can roll one that way. So he takes the ball outside. With a big hole on the right side, very dangerous pitching him away. Knowing he can just throw his bat out there and just roll one to that right side and it could get through and possibly score. Hayek going to Mars Hills to play football, defensive end for Harris County football. And that ball hits Mills. And Harris County has another base runners. Now they're first and second. Let's get some eyeballs in the dugout to see who the courtesy runner is going to be. It's either going to be Colt Kennedy or Luke McEldoon. TJ Franks coming up to bat. Looks like Colt Kennedy, the runner. Can't see his number if it's a 45 or a 7. But here's TJ Franks up to bat with 2 on and 1 out. Just confirmed it was Colt Kennedy, the runner. Now nobody holding Hayek on his infield. Big swing and a miss by TJ Franks. One out. Harris County threatening here in the bottom of the second. Already holding on to a 1-0 lead. Now Roop working on the runner. So that hole again on the right side is being exposed. There's a bunt by Franks down the third base line. It hits the base. It hits the base. It's fair. And Harris County's going to have the bases loaded. Bunt down the third base line by Franks. Third baseman lets it roll, thinking it's going to go foul. However, it bounces into the base. And Hayek heads up, running on the play, not assuming anything. Running slides into third, and he's safe. Now Harris County's at the top of their batting order with the bases loaded here in the second inning. Kennedy, your runner at second, Hayek at third, and Franks at first. Prophet digs in, wide stance. Takes the ball inside. Harris County leading and looking for more corners. Well, first baseman's playing in. Third baseman looks even with the base. Fly ball. Coming back here to left, coming back here to left. Nixon has it, spins, throws it in. Hayek tagging from third. Colt Kennedy tags from second to third. Nice play out here by Will Nixon going back on that ball in the gap as Pierce Prophet really drove it out here a long ways for opposite field. And he gets him a ribby. And Harris County takes a 2-0 lead. Ashton Herring, the speed demon, coming up to bat here. Harris County first and third. A lot of speed at third base. See what they do with TJ Franks at first. Sneaky fast TJ Franks. You saw him with the bunt. Big swing and a miss by Ashton Herring. Herring playing left field. And batting second in this batting order. We've seen, early in the year, Coach Dimitri playing with the order a little bit, kind of settled on this. And, hey, when it's working, got to roll with it. That ball's fouled off. Looks like it got a piece of the catcher. Chase Freilich kind of moving around a little bit. Umpire going to give you some time. Umpire courtesy on that one. He might swipe off home plate here for a second. And he does kind of give Freilich a little time to gather himself on that one. Herring in an 0-2 hole. Beck comes set. Checks the runner. That ball just misses the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Herring. Kennedy gets his lead at third. He's a little bit off the grass, or onto the grass off the dirt. That ball's fouled back. And we'll do another 1-2 pitch. Harris County hitting the ball well. Two of their outs, Will Nixon's made two great plays, one going to his left, one going to his right. That ball's in the dirt. Great play by the catcher. Fralick throws it. The third gets the ball. It goes by the third baseman. However, he don't get a chance to advance and couldn't find the ball. Franks does find it, and he advances to second. And McIntosh avoids disaster right there on that. Fralick threw it down to the third baseman, and Hopper couldn't get smooth on it. And the ball rolled away a little bit, but Kennedy couldn't pick up the ball. Not his fault. He's sliding in. He's got a lot going on. Harris County now second and third with two outs. 2-2 count. Beck comes set. Herring the batter. Beck taking his time. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Harris County's retired. However, Holden Hayek gets things started with a big double to center field. Pierce Prophet has a bases loaded sac fly. We go to the third inning. Harris County 2, McIntosh 0.
We love being able to go to the different high school, colleges, middle schools to live broadcast sporting events around the area. Georgia Alabama Sports Live appreciates all the fan support, but without a presenting sponsor like Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika, none of this would be possible. So we want to say thank you so much. Go to glennsmith.com. That is right, glennsmith.com. See all the inventory and see why people always say, get ready to smile. Thanks, everyone, and thank you to Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC for being our presenting sponsor.
We're back here, top of the third. James Hopper going to lead things off for McIntosh. Hitting it, 8-9-1 coming up for McIntosh. Hopper, the third baseman. His first at bat today in the third inning. Taking the ball low. There's a ground ball. Elder gives a little ground, catches, throws a laser beam to first base for the out. Harris County, we spoke they had the struggles early on. However, they really clicked, especially playing at home. They look like a whole different team when they come home. Here lately, they've done it on the road, too, to an extent. Early in the broadcast, we said winners of 8 of their last 11, 6 of their last 7, and last 3 in a row. Here's Reese Pafford, the center fielder for McIntosh, coming up. Harris County needs a sweep to win the region. Win one game, they clinch the 2 seed, which means home playoff game. There's a strike. Evens a count at 1 ball, 1 strike. That 2 seed in the region clinches a home playoff series, which would be huge for this team in year 1 under Coach Dimitri. Swing and a miss. Milestaff looking good today. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Milestaff, the CSU signee. That ball's fouled off by Pafford to the Harris County dugout. Ball gets up there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, rather. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Milestaff to Pafford. Called strike 3. And that's Milestaff's second strikeout. And we roll back over to the top of the batting order. Braden Roop coming up, the second baseman, leadoff batter for McIntosh. McIntosh, we said 18-6, 9-0 in the region. There's a fly ball. Pierce gives ground, comes up on it, makes the catch. And just like that, 1, 2, 3, go the Chiefs. As Moustaff's looking sharp tonight. Outfielder's got a good read on them balls in the outfield. That's the 4th fly out of the game. And Harris County's about to come up to bat. They're going to have Elder, Clark, and Rogers coming up, going to lead off the 3rd inning. That's 3, 4, 5. We'll go back through, give shout-outs to the sponsors again. Can't say enough about Jack Ars giving us this opportunity to film from out here. Stephen Clark really outdid himself. You know, as you get these crazy ideas sometimes, and Chris said, you know what, we should do a game from the outfield. That'd just be so good. It'd give a good production quality look. And I said, well, all we can do is ask. And it took me, one phone call, 5 minutes later. Here we are up in the air. So Jack Ars, they got everything. Anything you want, mini X, excavator, skid steer, lifts, big lifts, little lifts. He's got all kinds of stuff. Cherry pickers, you name it, he got it. If he ain't got it, I'm sure he can get it. That's Stephen Clark, 762-208-5013. 762-208-5013. Stephen Clark at Jack Ars Rentals. And hey, if you ain't got the truck and trailer, they're going to come to you with it. Can't get anything better than that. Not everybody's got a big heavy-duty truck and heavy-duty trailer, so that's great. But, yeah, Stephen, we appreciate it. And, you know, he stayed with me. He helped me, you know, figure out on this lift, make sure everything was good. We got everything, you know, where it needed to be. And he said, hey, I got to go. And he's watching the game over there in the stands looking at his lift out here with me and Chris on it. So, yeah, Jack Ars really outdid themselves getting us this set up, and I think me and Chris is in love with this angle we got. And here we go, Dejon Elder, who got the scoring started in the first inning with a 2-out single. He's going to lead us off, batting third, playing short. Big swing by Dejon. He fouls that one back. Elder, the sophomore. Getting some valuable playing time this year. That ball's another foul ball. He's in the 0-2 hole. Bottom of the 3rd game, moving at a pretty decent pace. Harris County leads 2-0. Another foul ball. That one's going to get the Brandon Jenkins softball field over there. Shout out to Coach Jenkins. We're all excited. Me and Chris was just talking about broadcasting softball games in the fall. Another foul back, 4 in a row by Elders. Count remains 0-2. We're talking about getting the lift over by the softball field and doing their games. Exciting times in Harris County. There's a ball. Tennis playoffs start tomorrow. Here's the pitch. Another foul ball by Elder. Tennis tomorrow, Jones County is where the girls will host. They'll host Jones County at 2 o'clock, and the boys are traveling up to Dutchtown at 4:30. So that'd be pretty big. Shout out to Coach KB. Really great work with the tennis team. They had a great, outstanding season on that awesome court they got over there, the new Harris County tennis complex. There's a ground ball. Root makes a great sliding play, throw to first in the dirt. And Elder is retired. Great play right there as Root made a slide on his knees and fired a BB over to first base. And Mr. Leonard really went down and picked it out of the dirt. And, you know, that's what makes a great play a lot of times is that first baseman's going to bail you out. And that's what happened right there. But a great play by Root will get the speedy runner. And here's Parker Clark. RBI double his last time up. Ball taken away. Earlier in the year, Parker hit a ball against Northside over the signage in left field. big sign next to the scoreboard. And coming out here, you can see that's a pretty good poke to get it that far and that high. 2 balls, 1 strike on Parker. Another swing and a miss is now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. One out here in the third. Beck working at a really rapid pace. Now full count on Parker Clark. Ball taken high, another base runner for Harris County. That's their first walk of the game. Niels did get hit by a pitch earlier in the second inning. Here's Joel Rogers coming up, the first baseman. He came up with Parker Clark on second, hit the ball slicing away from Nixon and left. And Nixon made a great diving play out there to prevent another extra base hit by Harris County. That ball's taken on the outside edge. Ground ball. Look, up is going to say it hit Parker on the way by. That's going to be an out on Parker, but Joel just going to switch places with him. Here's Brennan Horton. Horton can hit the ball out in the gap. Nice strong hitter. Ball taken away. Signee with Bruton Parker College in Mount Vernon. Play baseball up there. That's a called strike. One ball, 1 strike on Horton. Plays third when he's not pitching. Ground ball to short. He'll make the flip to Roop, and Harris County is retired. That was Soper to Roop on that put out. As we go to the 4th inning, Harris County leads 2-0 over McIntosh. Big series, big game.
It's truck season at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Check out the powerful full-size and fully loaded Chevrolet Silverado LTZ. Discounted up to $13,000 off. Or the roomy midsize 3-row SUV Chevy Traverse. Discounted up to $6,750 off. And the perfect size Chevy Equinox up to $8,500 off. No payments until the end of summer. Over 350 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way.
Get ready to smile.
We're back here, top of the 4th. Andrew Malstaff pitching to Jim so far. As Chase Fralick, the catcher for McIntosh, leads us off and takes a strike. Another called strike. Malstaff pumping them in there. You may notice from this angle, you can see the crowd and see the Harris County dugout. The coaches wearing white. The players obviously wearing their home whites with a white hat. A little different touch of the crowd, all wearing whiteout shirts. So all the white you see is Harris County supporters. One ball, two strikes on Chase Fralick as the whiteouts kind of got people hyped up, excited. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Milestaff from the windup. Ground ball hit hard to first. Joel Rogers with the backhand scoop, and he wins the race, the first, over to the catcher, Fralick. And he's retired. Here comes the third hitter in the lineup, right fielder Mason Olivares. Olivares grounded out to third his last time up. Shows bunt, pulls back. Umpire calls foul ball. Hit the bat on the way by. Milestaff ahead 0-1. Another strike in there, 0-2 count. The ball's in the wind's still blowing, just not as hard now. Still going dead center field. Beautiful day. Another ground ball to the right side again. Backhanded grab by Rogers and takes it himself. Rogers one ground ball away from holding a record held by many, making all 3 outs in 1 inning. As here's Connor Soper, the shortstop for McIntosh, coming up. Flew out to right field his last time. First pitch, a ball. I want to tell Coach Dimitri when he watches a replay of this game how good his field looks. This grass is in great shape. The pattern cut in it. Good job, Coach Dimitri, on this field. There's a strike. Top of the 4th, Harris County leads 2-0. Single runs in the first and the second for the Tigers. Ooh, called out a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. You can hear the players out here in the outfield wanting that call. Milestaff rocks back and he fires. Big bouncer foul. On deck hitter Ty Beck makes the catch on that one, and it counts 2-2. With 2 outs. 2's are wild. Milestaff takes his time, climbs up on the rubber, and he's ready to roll. Kicks back. Foul back by Soper. 2 balls, 2 strikes remains the count. Ground ball, third base line, fair. Herring races over to it, gets behind it. He's going to fire down into second base. Late. That's a 2-out double by Soper, and McIntosh looking to have a little 2-out magic of their own, as Harris County did in the first inning. This Ty Beck, the pitcher, looking to help himself right here. That's the second hit of the day for McIntosh. Ty Beck, the batter now, had the first hit with a single back in the second inning. Soper just hugged the line with that ball, snuck it in there for a double. Elder kind of behind it. Milestaff peers in, get a sign. He comes set. Looks at the runner at second, looks back to the plate. Holden chasing that one, chasing that one, chasing that one, and has it. Nice play, Holden Hayek. I'll give that young man a lot of credit for this year. You know, missing a year of baseball, taking a year off, then getting back into it. And, you know, a lot of people was wondering what position he may play, how he's going to become in the outfield, how he's going to react to getting back into it. And not going to lie, early in the year he had a couple adventures, so to say, in the outfield, but right there he showed a great play. Go make the catch. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Harris County still leads 2-0 over McIntosh in this huge series in Hamilton.
It's truck season at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Check out the powerful full-size and fully loaded Chevrolet Silverado LTZ. Discounted up to $13,000 off. Or the roomy midsize 3-row SUV Chevy Traverse. Discounted up to $6,750 off. And the perfect size Chevy Equinox up to $8,500 off. No payments until the end of summer. Over 350 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way.
Get ready to smile.
And Rick Beach back live with you, Georgia Alabama Sports Live, presented by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. Bottom of the fourth, Holden Hayek leading off. Takes a strike. Hayek with a double his last time up to deep center field. Big swing and a miss by Hayek. Oh, 2 count. Beck winds up. And down goes Hayek swinging. That's Beck's third strikeout this game. Caden Mills coming up. Mills hit by pitch to get on base last time. He was on with Harris County had the bases loaded. Part of that big inning. Ground ball to third. One hopper over there. Hopper, conveniently named, makes the throw over to first. And just like that, Harris County's got 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Here's TJ Franks, who had a bunt single his last time up. Hopper let it go. In doing so, the ball hits the base. And Franks reached with a single. Ball taken away from TJ. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike on TJ Franks. Be sure to give us a like and a comment while you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Franks. Bottom of the 4th, Harris County still up 2-0. And the Sides retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Tigers. We're going to the 5th. Harris County up 2-0. Like to, I was just thinking while we were standing up here, doing kudzu sports, getting to cover Harris County High School, their athletics, just about every sport in some way, shape, form I've been involved in, or the coaches reached out to me, reached out to the coaches, and just sitting back here in this angle, we get to see the school, the softball field, football field. I see the hill, so I know the tennis courts are down there, the new tennis courts, the new indoor building, new softball coach, region champs in the football field. Just a lot of success going on around Harris County, and just the privilege I am to get to be able to cover it. Great athletic director, Mindy Johnson. Always, I have crazy ideas. Chris had what we thought was a crazy idea with this lift. We come true. We did some of the Georgia Alabama Sports Live pregame shows where I'd say, hey, why don't we use the marching band? Why don't we use the cheerleaders? Why don't we do all this, that, and the other? And MJ and then KB always said, okay, that's fine. That sounds good, we think. And it gets on TV, and it looks great. Looks like a good, just always they let me think outside the box of some of these things and bring the dreams that do come true out here with that. And just, things you dream up. So shout out to all them, all the coaches, Coach Moss, Coach Watson, Coach Jenkins now, Coach Ram. It's just a great staff they got out here, and it's a great, opportunity to cover them, and a lot of success on the way, especially right here on this baseball diamond as we go to the top of the 5th. Harris County searching for that win game 1 of this series and try to position themselves to sweep it and win the region. Worst case, win the game and you clinch that 2 seed and get a home series for the playoffs. As Ford Lambert leads us off, the DH for McIntosh Chiefs. Ball taken away. McIntosh defending region champs. Harris County did take 2 out of 3 from them last year. Another ball away. Rick Beach, Georgia Alabama Sports Live, presented by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. Producer Chris Gates out here with us. Ground ball foul, 2 balls, 1 strike. Milestaff just misses with an inside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike. Milestaff back on the rubber. Gets on top of the mound. Winds up. Misses the leadoff walk for McIntosh. As Lambert gets on, here comes Will Nixon, left fielder, who has saved multiple runs today for McIntosh with a great play on the Joe Rogers ball that was slicing away from him with the runner on second in the first inning, and then with the bases loaded, a ball in the other, going the other way to his left. Made a great catch, spin and throw back in to prevent another extra base hit, and possibly 2, even 3 runs could have scored on that one. But Harris County still leading 2-0, but with a leadoff walk here in the 5th. McIntosh pinch runs. I will apologize as I don't have eyes on the number of the runner. Slide step by Milestaff and a bunt. That's going to go foul. I thank you. Just walked a guy on 5 pitches. You just gave Harris County a strike with that bunt attempt. Maybe that'll get Andrew back in the rhythm now, getting ahead 0-1. Runner gets the lead. Another square attempt, throw behind the ball in the dirt. Good play, Joel Rogers. Good play over there, Joel, to make the scoop on an unexpected throw over there in the dirt and prevented the runner from advancing. Horton way in on the grass, expecting the bunt. Rogers holding the runner, Milestaff set. He went 1 ball, 2 strikes. He made an effort at that bunt. Now Milestaff way ahead. Runner on leadoff walk, nobody out. Nixon the batter for McIntosh. Throw to first, he's in there. Try to keep him honest over there at first. Ground ball foul. Nice catch by third base coach. Throw back to Andrew. Andrew toes the rubber and peers in to get his sign. Mills is set. Runner going, high pitch. Throw down to second. Franks with the tag. He's going to be safe with a stolen base. And after 2 failed bunt attempts, now McIntosh did get the runner to second via the stolen base. Looks like Maldonado's the runner for McIntosh. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Mr. Nixon. Fly ball. Frank's going back. Pierce Prophet comes in, takes command as the center fielder should, and makes the catch. Throws to the cutoff, holds the runner at second. Great play. Love when you make the routine plays look routine, as that one was. Kind of gets you a little scary off the bat when you see the second baseman sprinting back like that, thinking maybe it's going to land in no man's land, but Prophet with plenty of speed to come in for the catch. Here's James Hopper, the third baseman, grounded out to short his last time. 1 out here in the 5th. Harris County up 2-0. Rogers way in at first on the grass. There's a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike for Milestaff. Elder working the Maldonado. Milestaff delivers the Hopper. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes on James Hopper, the third baseman for McIntosh. Game moving at a really fast pace. Already the 5th inning. Single runs in the 1st and the 2nd for the Tigers. The Chiefs trying to threaten here in the 5th. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Fly ball center field. Prophet right at him. Maldonado not tagging. Throw in the Elder. And 2 outs are retired, or made here in the 5th. And Reese Pafford, the center fielder, coming up to bat for McIntosh. Prophet gets some action here in the 5th inning. Reese Pafford digs in. Elder working Maldonado at second. First pitch swinging. Foul ball down the right field. Foul territory. Ball somehow. 1 ball, 1 strike. Love to be up 0-2 on that one, obviously, but didn't get the call. Elder working Maldonado pretty hard. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Milestaff 1 pitch away from getting out of this. Leadoff walk. I believe they say, it's like 75% of the time the leadoff walk comes around to score. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Another foul ball. But Milestaff trying to pitch around it. He had back-to-back flyouts to Pierce Profit in center field after the stolen base. See if he can do a little wiggle off the hook right here. Come set. 1-2 pitch. Fly ball right side, twisting. Going to land towards the indoor batting cage for the Tigers. Baseball, softball batting cage over there. Pafford really battling right here. Milestaff comes set, peeks at the runner, peeks at the plate, peeks back at the runner, delivers to the plate. Called strike 3 outside corner. Leadoff walk scores 75% of the time, but not this time. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Harris County up 2-0 over the McIntosh Chiefs.
We love being able to go to the different high school, colleges, middle schools to live broadcast sporting events around the area. Georgia Alabama Sports Live appreciates all the fan support, but without a presenting sponsor like Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika, none of this would be possible. So we want to say thank you so much. Go to glennsmith.com. That is right, glennsmith.com. See all the inventory and see why people always say, get ready to smile. Thanks, everyone, and thank you to Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC for being our presenting sponsor.
Rick Beach back live here in Hamilton. Pierce Profit leading it off for the Tigers. 1-2-3 due up for Harris County. Bottom of the 5th. Harris County leads 2-0 over McIntosh. Another foul ball, 0-2 count on Profit. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Throws a bat out there and fouls it off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball. Pafford making a run towards it. Hat flies off, makes the catch. And that's the first out of the 5th inning for Harris County. And Ashton Herring going to come up to bat. Bunt by Herring to Speed Demon. And it rolls foul. He's going to take a fantastic play by defense to retire Herring on a bunt like that. Beck delivers. Herring not bunting. Swinging. Base hit up the middle. Ashton wants no business of the cheap way on as he earns it the solid hit up the middle way. And as always, when Herring gets on base, let's keep our eyes on Ashton Herring because he's going to be looking to steal. Dejan looks down at Coach Dimitri. Ashton Herring looking down at Coach Dimitri to see what signs put on. Coach K and Coach Dimitri both wearing the white shirts for the whiteout. Herring not running. Elder swinging. Fly ball to right field. That ball's going to get down. Herring around second. Pafford bobbles the ball in center field. Herring on round third. It looked like he wanted to check up a little bit. Throw to the plate. It's going to be... I don't see a call. Did they call him out? Looked as though the ball was laying on the ground and the catcher picked it up. And that's what Coach Dimitri is going to say. The umpires are going to talk. You rarely see them unless it was something the field umpire could clearly see. I don't see this getting reversed. They're going to say the out remains at home. That's going to be an 8. Dimitri asking, you already got help and got the call out, so it's going to stick. It looked like Herring hesitated a little bit coming around third. Elder did get the second, however, but there is 2 outs. That would have been a big run for Harris County here in the 5th inning. Now Parker Clark looks to pick up his teammates with a base hit right here to score Elder. You don't want McIntosh to get any momentum. That could be a momentum changing type play. It was a called strike. Clark hit a 2-out ball to right field his first time up off the top of the fence. Just missed the home run by a couple feet. And with Elder speed, you'll just take a single. That's a called strike outside corner quickly behind the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Beck comes set. 0-2 pitch to Clark. Taken outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Elder getting a big lead. Second baseman not really holding him on too much. Root off the bag a little bit. Now he comes in. Now he bails out. Elder gets a bigger lead. Clark with a foul ball as he hangs in there with a 1 ball, 2 strike count. When that ball was hit by Elder and it was bobbled just a little bit in center field by Pafford, it looked like Harris County was going to be able to scratch across that 3rd run, which would have been huge. But they didn't, but Clark has a chance to pick it up. Try to drive in Elder. Elder, big lead. Fly ball right field. Oliveira's going back, and makes the catch, and the side is retired here in the 5th inning. An exciting 5th inning, just no runs for Harris County. And we go to the 6th. Harris County still leads 2-0. McIntosh coming up in the 6th inning.
It's truck season at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Check out the powerful full-size and fully loaded Chevrolet Silverado LTZ. Discounted up to $13,000 off. Or the roomy midsize 3-row SUV Chevy Traverse. Discounted up to $6,750 off. And the perfect size Chevy Equinox up to $8,500 off. No payments until the end of summer. Over 350 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way.
Get ready to smile.
We're back here in Harris County in the 6th inning. We know they play 7 innings in high school, so Harris County looking to nail down the last few outs of this game and win game 1 of this pivotal series. Braden Root leading us off, leadoff batter and second baseman for McIntosh Chiefs. Andrew Milestaff still on the mound. Harris County leading 2-0. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes the ball away. Another throw bunt. This ball misses as well. Milestaff behind 2-0. He really wants to make this pitch for a strike. Although you pitched around a walk last inning, you don't want to have to make a habit out of it. There's a strike, 2 balls, 1 strike on Root. Ball hits him. And again, McIntosh has the leadoff man on, but this time they're at the top of the batting order. Chase Freelick, the catcher, coming up to bat, another left-handed hitter. See how McIntosh wants to play this. They were playing small ball an inning ago to try to get across 1. See if they're thinking the same way here or if they're thinking big inning, try to tie this game up or take the lead. Freilick takes the ball high. Freilick takes a strike on the outside corner, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cole McLemore heading to the bullpen for Harris County. We see him and Ren Smith going down there. Ren the catcher. Here comes a runner. Roop still second base. And again, McIntosh, man on second. Nobody out for the second inning in a row. Now Milestaff with the 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up for McIntosh. Really going to have to play Houdini and try to get out of this one. Not much of a lead at second. That ball swung, hit hard, foul down the right field line. It's going to rattle around down in the corner. Coach going to get that ball, probably try to ease his mind a little bit, take the stress off of him a little bit, chasing down a foul ball. Elder sneaking in behind rope, keeping him a little close as he can. Swing, foul ball coming to you, Coach Dimitri. That one's going to be tossed back in to the McIntosh first base coach. 2 strikes here on Fralick. Milestaff looking for a huge strikeout right here. Get this out without the runner dancing to third base would be huge. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the 2-hole hitter for McIntosh. That one's hit the left field. It's going to be a foul ball as well. It bounces up against the indoor facility. Mentioned McLemore starting to throw in the bullpen, having a phenomenal season. Stepped in when Fisher Cantrell got hurt. He stepped in the starting rotation and was rolling, pitching great, picking up win after win. Missed all of last season with elbow surgery, having a great senior year. So he's throwing in the bullpen. Milestaff's 1-2 pitch. Fly ball. Herring coming in. Elder going back. Herring coming in. He makes the catch. Milestaff gets the out. Nice play by Ashton Herring. Easier for the outfielder to get that ball as he's coming in. Harder for the infielder as he's going back. So you like to see an outfielder take charge and make that play. Ashton Herring, great kid. He umpires at the Little League as well as Pierce Prophet out here in the outfield. They do a great job. How you want to raise your kids up, being great citizens. They help out, volunteer at the ball field. Here's a 3-hole hitter, Olivares, playing right field. As he shows bunting, pops it up. Mills dives, does not make the catch as it was close to that backstop. Great effort by Caden Mills. That ball is tough to try to get to. Would have been a sensational play by the catcher, diving with all that gear on into the padding and brick wall they have back there. Might have knocked the air out of him landing on his stomach like that. That's what you want to see. How to get everybody fired up on this Harris County defense, giving you all effort. We mentioned Harris County must sweep the series to win the region, which would be a shocker to everybody around after the start of the season Harris County had. Milestaff delivers. Ball in the dirt. Great play, Caden Mills, to keep it in front of him. Now, we try to tell people the start of the year, Harris County struggled a little bit in the wins and loss column, but they were playing 7A, 6A type talent week in, week out, playing elite baseball talent. And they were playing them close, just wasn't getting the wins. Now we're seeing what kind of team they have. 1-1 pitch to Olivares from Milestaff. Runner stealing third, ground ball. Milestaff has it. Flips it to Rogers. And there's 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Runner gets the third, but 2 outs. You'll take that if you're Harris County all day. When you start getting late in the game like this, now you're down to 4 outs left. You will trade and run for an out and all that stuff, especially right here with out 2. Harris County get out here, and there'll be again Milestaff wiggle off the hook. That would be just phenomenal for Harris County and be some of that momentum going back to them. But he's not off the hook yet. Connor Soper coming up to bat. That ball's in the dirt. Caden Mills with a great stop, keeping in front, keep that runner at third. Hopper, the runner at third. Shortstop Connor Soper up to bat. Cleanup hitter for McIntosh. 18-6 on the year, 9-0 in the region. Went to the state championship a year ago. Defending region champs, McIntosh Chiefs. Milestaff comes set. There's a foul ball, 2 strikes on Soper. Caden Mills wants to have a talk with Milestaff. Big crowd for Harris County out here to see Coach Watson from the football team hiding out over in the right field line. Coach Gilstrap from the middle school over by the county locker room watching. Malstaff climbs back on top of the mound, gets set. Hopper, the runner on third. Here's the pitch. That ball straight back, out of play. 2 strike to count. Andrew Malstaff, we mentioned, signee with Columbus State. Here's the pitch. Dribbler foul down third base line. McLemore looks like he's done throwing. He's going to go back to the dugout and tell coach he's good to go when needed. Hopefully it's not this inning. Hopefully Malstaff can end this inning right here. Malstaff comes set. 2-strike pitch. Ground ball gets by Elder. Hopper scores and cuts the lead in half. And Harris County now leads 2-1. This Connor Soper with an RBI single. And just couldn't pitch out of the back-to-back jams. Did get a pitch away and a great dive and effort by Elder. That snuck through. Now Ty Beck, the pitcher for McIntosh, is coming up to bat. Don't know where it missed. Must have been outside. Ball is the call on Beck. Malstaff quick throw first. Runner back in there easily. And that one called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run already in here in the 6th. 2 outs. Soper, RBI single. He's running. Malstaff steps off, throws the Elder. Tag. They call him safe. Looks like they got his arm as he was sliding in there. Must have missed him. Umpire right on top of it. Looked like he was out. However, the umpire is a lot closer than I am, so we'll have to take his word on it. And Coach Dimitri comes out to talk to Andrew. Maybe just try to calm Malstaff down. He stepped off the runner running before the pitch. Stepped off, made the throw. And must have just missed the tag. And McIntosh seizing momentum now here in Hamilton. But Uncle Mo's a funny man. Uncle Mo's a pitch away from flipping back over in that Harris County dugout. A play away from flipping over. Harris County clinging to a 2-1 lead. Top of the 6th, then it's 2 outs. Soper, the runner at second. Beck, the pitcher, or the hitter now, pitcher in the bottom of the inning, I'm sure. Ground ball. Elder with a back slips on it, has to throw it short. When he slipped, I thought he was just going to put it in his pocket, but he still fired a decent throw over there. However, McIntosh now with 2 outs got him first and third. Ford Lambert, the DH for McIntosh coming up. We've seen 2 calls go against Harris County here in the last inning, bottom of the 5th and here in the top of the 6th. But if you're Harris County, you got to get over it and you got to get around it. First and third situation. Malstaff step off. Ford Lambert walked and flew out to center field. His 2 times up, 0 for 1 on the day. Moused off. Oh, close play with a fake to third, throw to first. Illegal in the major leagues, but can still do it in high school. Looked like they had the runner lean a little bit, but wasn't as close of a play as maybe some of the team was trying to settle, especially over there in that first base dugout. Moused off, looks back in. Comes set. Pitch to Lambert. Gets by. Is going to the backstop, throw to him. Safe is the call, and McIntosh ties this game up here in the 6th inning on a pass ball, or wild pitch rather. McIntosh dugout erupts. And we're now tied here in the 6th inning. As bad as it is for Harris County, you still got that runner at second. You can't get down on yourself now. We said how momentum goes, and momentum's clearly in that McIntosh dugout on the third base side. Lambert ahead in the count 1-0. Another one in the dirt. Another great play by Mills. But the count goes to 2-0. There goes Elder behind the runner. Moused off set, throws. Misses away, 3 balls, no strikes. You have to think this may be it for Milestaff. If he loses Lambert, Will Nixon, the left fielder, is on deck. Milestaff set. Don't look at the runner. That's a called strike in there. Harris County looking to get out of this inning and try to get a little bit of that air back in their wind. As that ball's to right field, Hayek makes the catch. And Harris County escapes the inning, only allowing McIntosh to tie. But that is big, is with 2 outs, they score the runs. And we go to the bottom of the 6th inning now. Whole new ball game. Harris County 2, McIntosh 2 as well.
It's truck season at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Check out the powerful full-size and fully loaded Chevrolet Silverado LTZ. Discounted up to $13,000 off. Or the roomy midsize 3-row SUV Chevy Traverse. Discounted up to $6,750 off. And the perfect size Chevy Equinox up to $8,500 off. No payments until the end of summer. Over 350 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way.
Get ready to smile.
Truckloads of fresh inventory are rolling into Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, like this powerful all-new GMC Sierra 1500 SLT. Now available with up to $13,000 off. Purchase the roomy GMC Terrain SLT, discounted up to $9,750 off. And the GMC Acadia AT4 all-wheel drive, discounted up to $8,000 off. Enjoy no payments till the end of summer at Glenn Smith GMC. Over 350 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way.
Get ready to smile.
All right, I'm good. Hey, we're back live. Rick Beach with you, Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Brand new ball game as McIntosh ties it up in the top of the 6th. Beck working quick to Joel Rogers. I always talk about momentum, momentum, momentum. It's such a big deal. Harris County trying to seize anything they can. Swing and a miss, 2 strikes on Joe Rogers. Brennan Horton on deck, then Holden Hayek. There's a swing and a drive. Pafford going back. Pafford makes the catch in center field. Nice play right there on the center fielder. The wind has absolutely died since early in the game. Early in the game, the flag was stiff in center field, blowing straight out. Now it's flag laying against the pole. As there's Holden Hayek, who did get a double. No, Brennan Horton, I'm sorry. Fly ball, right field. Oliveira's coming, Pafford coming. Pafford going to make that catch as well. And just like that, Harris County's got 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Now Holden Hayek coming up to bat. You know, and honestly, this is where I would like to see Holden just swing for the downs. Try to hit one to the middle school out here behind left field. Tied game, 2 outs. Until you get 2 strikes, grip it and rip it, kid. Just see if you can catch one. That ball's fouled back. Looked like what he was doing. I believe for certain batters, there's nothing wrong with that approach. Now it's 0-2 count. You might want to shorten that swing up and just try to get a hit if you can, contact if you can. Taking strike 3, and we talk about Uncle Mo, and we go to the 7th inning. Harris County don't have the momentum anymore. They got to find a way to pry him out of that dugout on the third base side. As this late, huge series, huge game, we go into the 7th tied 2-2 here in Hamilton.
We love being able to go to the different high school, colleges, middle schools to live broadcast sporting events around the area. Georgia Alabama Sports Live appreciates all the fan support, but without a presenting sponsor like Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika, none of this would be possible. So we want to say thank you so much. Go to glennsmith.com. That is right, glennsmith.com. See all the inventory and see why people always say, get ready to smile. Thanks, everyone, and thank you to Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC for being our presenting sponsor. Today's broadcast is presented by Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika. Go to glennsmith.com for more information. Get ready to smile.
Rick Beach back. Georgia Alabama Sports Live presented by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. You can notice in there a new pitcher, number 21, Cole McLemore. Will Nixon leading it off. We got double barrel action over here for McIntosh in the bullpen. They got Taylor Gansey and Elliott Sturbaum stirring around in their bullpen. You can feel the importance of this game. Tell the emotion by the players. There's a strike thrown in there by Cole McLemore. Just out of reach, Dejon Elder for the third inning in a row. McIntosh has the leadoff man on, but this time he earned it with a hit. McLemore, we've had him in the past. You know, I've talked with Coach Dimitri about the heavy ball. A lot of ground balls and lazy fly balls by him. I'd love to get one right here. Nixon on first. James Hopper, the third baseman, up. Looking for him to bunt right here. So is Harris County. Is Horton already charging? McLemore throws the first. He's in there safely. McLemore with a decent move to first. Comes set. Nixon stays put. Bunt down the first base line. Foul ball. No balls, one strike to count. Nixon, Hopper, Pafford up for the McIntosh. Nixon with a hit, so 8-9 hitters coming up for McIntosh. And then you got to roll back over to the top. Another bunt attempt. That's missed. Snap throw to first. Nice play by Joel Rogers to keep it in the infield. It's Caden Mills throwing behind the runner. Some catchers are aggressive. They like doing that stuff. Sometimes last inning you might just want to play it safe. Don't want to have too many opportunities to make a bad throw. Ooh, a little closer play over there at first as Nixon decides to go in feet first. Two strikes here on Hopper. McLemore comes set. Nixon not running. Another bunt attempt as he bunts it foul, and he is out. McIntosh being super aggressive, trying to bunt with two strikes. Job holding it back. McLemore set. Pafford not bunting. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Third to first. Ooh. Nixon again not going in sliding. Really making the plays closer than they probably should be. We mentioned McLemore didn't pitch last year, injured, didn't play. Has been really good this year. See, comes set, throws, takes a strike. Nixon run down to second. And he's in there safe. Don't know how many of these calls can go against Harris County. Here comes Coach Dimitri. I thought he looked like he got him, but hey, I'm looking through these Harris County eyes down at the play. Coach Dimitri just venting a little bit, I'm sure. I mean, you know the umpire ain't going to change his call and say, yeah, you're right, my bad, and call him out. But now if you're McLemore, we talked about it before, you got to be Houdini right here. You got the number 9 batter at the plate. You got to find a way to get him out, preferably without that runner advancing to third. McLemore steps off. Cole looking in, gets the sign. Set. Delivers to the plate. Ground ball, foul. There's 2 strikes on Pafford. A lot of bang-bang plays, and they just seem to go the other way this game, especially since the 5th inning. We saw the play at the plate, the play on the pickoff, then that stolen base. Cole taking his time. Called strike 3 inside corner. Cole McLemore gets the strikeout. That's out 2. However, you roll him to the top of this batting order as Braden Roop coming up to bat, the second baseman, leadoff hitter, who got hit by a pitch to lead off the 6th inning and then came around to score. Coach Dimitri going to come out to the mound. Maybe he's going to share a scouting report. No telling what they want to talk about right here. But it's got to be just to give a scouting report of the batters coming up. Make sure they got it right. These coaches all around now do a great job scouting the other team and, you know, getting them reports on tendencies and such. So imagine he's sharing that with Cole. They're done talking. Players go back to their positions. McLemore gets on the rubber. Braden Roop steps in the box. 2 outs, top of the 7th, tied at 2. Runner on second. Will Nixon, the left fielder. Elder works him. Elder backs out. Elder tapping his glove, playing a little peekaboo with him. Taking high and away for a ball. Cole set again, the 1-0 pitch. Pitch is a ball low. Nice play by Mills to keep it in front of him. 2 balls, no strikes. Taylor Gansey throwing for McIntosh by himself now. But more importantly, the 2-1 pitch, ground ball up the middle. Pierce coming in. Nixon around third. Better cut that thing off, get him at second, it goes in. And McIntosh takes a 3-2 lead on a 2-out single by Braden Root. You just felt with the leadoff hitters getting on inning after inning, eventually the dam would bust. And however, here in the 7th inning, McIntosh, who's trailed for most of the game, now takes a lead. And now with the runner advancing to second base, they intentionally walk Fralick to get the Olivares. Ideally, you like, I know it's the go-ahead run, but it's the top of the 7th. Throw that ball into the cutoff and hold that runner at first. He was safe by a good margin. McLemore set. Ball gets by Mills. Now McIntosh has second and third. If you're Harris County, you got to get out of this right here, right now. 8-9-1 due up for Harris County when they do come up to bat. Another ball taken low. That's a strike. McLemore's pitch, taken low. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. There's a strike, even makes the count full. Second and third, 2 outs. Harris County now trailing by 1. Ball 4, bases loaded. Cleanup hitter Connor Soper coming up to bat for McIntosh. First pitch of Soper, swung and miss. Ball's fouled back quickly. No balls, 2 strike to count. Cole going from the wind up with the bases loaded as he winds up and delivers the 0-2 pitch. He gets the strikeout. But McIntosh gets their run, takes a 3-2 lead. We go to the bottom of the 7th. This will be our last commercial break. We go to the commercial break now. Harris County down 3-2. 7-8-9 or 8-9-1 coming up for Harris County.
Truckloads of fresh inventory are rolling into Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, like this powerful all-new GMC Sierra 1500 SLT. Now available with up to $13,000 off. Purchase the roomy GMC Terrain SLT discounted up to $97.50 off. And the GMC Acadia AT4 all-wheel drive discounted up to $8,000 off. Enjoy no payments till the end of summer at Glenn Smith GMC. Over 350 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way.
Get ready to smile.
Rick Beach back with you. We're here in Hamilton. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Harris County trails 3-2 in this pivotal series. Luke McEldoon going to lead us off. Freshman pinch hitting for Caden Mills. If you can find a way to get him on base. Ty Beck is still in the game pitching for McIntosh. Fires a strike in there. McIntosh, or Beck rather, pitching phenomenally the last few innings. Harris County with single runs in the first and second, however, no run since. So that ball misses 1-1 count. Harris County did have a runner thrown out at the plate on a bang-bang play in the 5th inning, and since then, fate has not been too kind to Harris County. There's a ground ball to second. Rupert has it bobbled. McEldoon is going to get on base. And just like that, Harris County not just has a runner, they have one of the fastest guys on the team on base. And TJ Frank's coming up. That's going to be a single. We've seen Rupert make that play early in the game, sliding to his right with a backhand. That would have been a tough out to get with McEldoon's speed. McEldoon looks down to Coach Dimitri, as did Franks. See if they do a bunt. Hopper believes they will. Squares bunt. That ball hits Franks. Harris County rolls it over to the top of the batting order with nobody out. And here comes McIntosh, coach. See if he makes a change. We saw Gansey come in from the bullpen earlier. It looks like he was getting ready to throw. It wasn't like he was stirring, getting warm. He was throwing. getting warmed up as far as getting in the game, not just getting the muscles loosened up. See how they want to do this. Harris County right where you want to be. Top of the order, you got Pierce Profit and Ashton Herring and Dejon Elder due up. You got Pierce the lefty, maybe looking for him to bunt and get Franks and McEldoon in a scoring position. I also love the bunt because it puts pressure on the defense. They have to field it cleanly, make a clean throw to first base. Any of them mishaps, and you could tie this game up. Pierce, the senior center fielder, one of the leaders of this team. Another timeout. You could tell how important this moment is, obviously. Harris County leading all game. McIntosh ties it in the 6th, takes the lead in the 7th. Pierce digs in. Harris County crowd making a lot of noise. Beck set. McEldoon can get a bigger lead. The wheel plays on. Nice bunt. He throws it to third. They call him safe, and Harris County has the bases loaded, nobody out. Beck picked up the bunt and went to third as McIntosh put the wheel play on, moving the shortstop over to third. Bang, bang play goes Harris County's way this time, and now Ashton Herring has a chance to, hey, a fly ball, you could tie the game. Base hit, you could win the game, clinch the 2 seed, and give yourself an opportunity to win the region by winning the next 2, but you have to win this one. Here's Ashton Herring, bases loaded, infield in. Shortstop backs up a couple steps. Franks could afford to get a bigger lead at second, which could be really huge on a base hit. Beck set. First pitch to Herring. Fly ball, foul ball. Intensity level through the roof up here. 0-1 count to Herring. Beck set and a pitch. Swing and a miss. Quickly in a 0-2 hole if you're Herring. With the infield in, yes, it betters the defensive chances to get that runner at home, but it betters the offensive chances of sneaking one through. Franks with a huge lead at second since the infield is in. If one does leak through, clearly can walk it off with a base hit. Called strike 3 outside corner. That changes everything now. But you got Dejon Elder up. With his speed, he would be hard to double up. He had a base hit his last time up to right center. McEldoon quick runner at third in case a pass ball, wild pitch situation comes up. Elder likes to hit the ball the other way. Oliveira seems off the line a good bit to right field. There's a fly ball right field. Oliveira's chasing it. Foul ball. That was close, but it's just a strike. Almost snuck that ball in there. We said how Elder likes to go the other way. Now you see this McIntosh defense shift a little bit. Harris County just wants to get McEldoon home. Tie this game up, then worry about winning on the next play. Beck comes set. Ball outside. A lot of noise being made by this Harris County crowd in dugout. Everybody on their feet. Whole dugout on the rail. Beck comes set. And the 1-1 pitch to Elder. Foul ball. He had a good swing on that one. Just missed it and fouled it back. Now he's in the hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Parker Clark on deck. Franks again being able to get a big lead at second. Not as big. He's getting a big lead now. Second baseman ain't coming in there. Ball in the dirt. Gets by. Here comes McEldoon. Ball rolls to the dugout. McEldoon ties it up. Harris County ties it up here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And with it, Franks advances the third. And now the winning run is 90 foot away for Harris County. One out. It's a 2-2 count on Elder. Huge game for Harris County. Huge game for McIntosh. Harris County looking for, if they could sweep this series, win the region. Here's the pitch. Swung and miss. Elder is retired. And here comes Parker Clark with 2 outs. See if they want to pitch to him. You have Joel Rogers on deck, the lefty. As now the infield can get in their normal positions. Parker Clark digs in. Clark had an RBI double his first time up. Just missed the home run by a few feet off the top of the wall, and he is going to be intentionally walked. Now Joel Rogers, the junior, going to come up to bat. Now what that does, a hit by pitch or a walk, now Harris County wins the game.
Now batting for your Harris County Tigers, number 10, Joel Rogers.
Harris County got the bases loaded, so now an out can be made anywhere. But like I said, a walk or a hit by pitch and you can win this game. But Joel looking to win it with a hit. Here's the pitch. Called, strike outside corner. Both teams playing their eyes out these last couple innings. Like we mentioned, the intensity level. Tied up. Bottom of the 7th, high drama in Hamilton. Runners get their lead. TJ Franks, obviously the only runner we're concerned with right now. He's at third. Swing and a miss. Now it's a 0-2 count on Joel Rogers. Oh, 2 count, Joel. Catcher moves away. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball. Gets through. Right field. Base hit. Harris County walks it off, and they win the game 1 of this series, clinching the number 2 spot. 0-2 count. Joel Rogers delivers the hit for Harris County. You can't win. You can't sweep the series without winning the first. Harris County does that by walking it off, leading all game. Harris County led this whole game. 6th inning, they give up 2 runs and it's tied. 7th inning, they give up 1 run and they're down. But this team does not quit. When early in the year with the losing streak at the start of the year, they could have rolled over and they chose not to. They've been battling all year. They battled all day and they win the game. There will be home games in Hamilton this year in the playoffs. Coach Dimitri era started off on the wrong foot, it seemed, but this team competed and they earned their strikes. They got a little veteran on them. Got a little wear and tear on them, and they walk it off against a great McIntosh team. They give themselves the opportunity to win the region, and who would have thought that after losing 7 games in a row to start the season, that, hey, with 2 games left, we could win the region. They did that great job out there by Joel Rogers to get the hit, down 0-2 in the count. He's not thinking extra innings. He's thinking, I'm about to win this thing, and he lasers the ball to right field. Great job by Harris County, not quitting. What a game. We had the view out here in the outfield. We saw the energy. We saw the emotion. Great game by Harris County. The fans were in it all day. The white shirts look great from out here. And, hey, we're excited about it. Georgia Alabama Sports Live, pleasure being out here. Chris Gates, phenomenal job again producing this game. We don't have another Harris County game to call. appreciate y'all watching this whole season. Georgia Alabama Sports Live, appreciate it. Kudzu Sports, we appreciate it. Love the support, love everything. Stephen Clark at Jackars, thank you again a million times. I can't tell you how awesome it was, how much I appreciate you doing this for us, getting this lift, giving us this opportunity. Me and Chris just can't thank you enough from the bottom of our hearts. Appreciate it, Stephen. And people, go to Jackars and support them. People, come out here Thursday night. Harris County's playing McIntosh again. If they win tomorrow, the game Thursday will be for the region championship. As you look at the kids out in right field making all kind of noise, I'm going to get off the air. Chris, can we just keep recording them out in right field and see the emotion from them, seeing how excited they are? Them kids deserve it after the way this season started. For Chris Gates, for Georgia Alabama Sports Live, I'm Rick Beach. Thanks again. Have a great day.
Thank you for watching the Georgia Alabama Sports Live Show presented by Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC. You're ready to smile. Thank you for watching the Georgia Alabama Sports Live Show presented by Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC. You're ready to smile.
Truckloads of fresh inventory are rolling into Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, like this powerful all-new GMC Sierra 1500 SLT. Now available with up to $13,000 off. Purchase the roomy GMC Terrain SLT discounted up to $97.50 off. And the GMC Acadia AT4 all-wheel drive discounted up to $8,000 off. Enjoy no payments till the end of summer at Glenn Smith GMC. Over 350 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way.
Get ready to smile.